As a milk farmer, I gotta get as much milk as possible. And this is one of my cows. This one's Tracy. She's a real crazy one, ain't she? I mean, she is the only cow that I milk from because I don't have any other ones. But she's already produced as much milk as possible today. You'll be sure of that.
More.
But where was that?
You heard me. I said more.
I already told you that we already produced as much milk as possible today. There ain't no more we can do.
Do I look like a fool to you? Do you think you can just stop when you're comfortable? No. Do you think I stopped when my wife and child were starving and I decided to sell our last bit of food for some more profit? Huh? Do you think I stopped then? No. Because it's not about that. It's not about the people starving or even the customers or any of it. It's about profits. Do you understand? Profits. When I say milk the goddamn cow, I mean milk it. Does that make sense in your mind?
Oh my god, you're yelling, it's raising my cholesterol. I need to sit down.
I guess if you want something done right, you have to do it yourself. Come here, cow.
So if you don't know, Last of Us has released a new package you can buy with their game, and it's called the Complete Edition. So it's going to contain probably Last of Us Part 1 and Last of Us Part 2. But hold up, it gets better. They're going to remaster it again. It's not like they've done that like at least 3 times. They've done it more than 3 times. Okay, maybe a bit more, but you know, it's Last of Us, man. You know, who cares? You know, I want more Last of Us content, right?
But they're not adding anything new.
Go back to the beginning and experience the award-winning games that inspired the TV show as the definitive editions of these 2 iconic emotional stories are brought together for the first time in one complete collection. Whether this is your first time stepping into the Last of Us world, or you're a player returning to the series since playing on the PS4 or PS3, enjoy a host of game-changing graphical and gameplay improvements made possible by the PlayStation 5 console, along with additional content released in Part 1 and Part 2 Remastered. I've been saying this for years, over and over again, and no one ever listened to me. We have to bring them both together. Last of Us Part 1 and Last of Us Part 2. Like, why are they separated, you know? Do you not think they get lonely sometimes? Of course they do. We need to bring them together. I don't know who this is marketed towards. I don't even know if they're remastering the game in general. I don't think so, but maybe they are. But who is this marketed towards? Who is gonna buy this? Unless you've never touched Last of Us and only now decide to play both of them, which makes sense, I guess, because people who watch the show maybe want to play the game now. I feel like that's such a tiny niche. You don't need to make a bundle. Like, I don't get it. I just feel so much greed that they're milking this game so much. I think one of the things that really tipped me over the edge was when they released Last of Us Part 2. I was fine with that. You know, I'm happy to pay for the game, I'm happy to play it, and I enjoyed it. But what I didn't enjoy is that 3 years later, they decided to remaster it. 3 years. You're probably thinking, oh well, there's probably some great graphical improvements that they did. And you're right. Do you see how much better the remastered one looks? The strap is less blurry. You see this one here, it looks like, I mean, obviously you know, like the, I mean, there's, you know, obviously there's something better here because, you know, they remastered it, you know, so I think it's probably like, you know, it does look a bit darker on the right one, just a little bit, doesn't it? You see the darkers are more dark, you know what I mean? This one is actually really noticeable. See, the right one is a lot more dark than the left one. No, actually, I can probably fix that. Give me a second. Pull this down a bit. There you go. Now it's the same. I mean, it wasn't that bad because if you already had the previous game, it was an upgrade of £10. But what the fuck did I pay for? You know, all I wanted was just a DualShock controller for the PS5 to actually work with the game. That was it. And I had to pay £10 for that. Like, could you have not updated the game? Like, why did you have to take my money again? I already spent 50 fucking pounds on the game, okay? Why do I have to pay £10 just for the DualShock controller to work? I don't care about the game mode. I literally feel like I paid £10 for darker color grading and for the controller to actually vibrate properly. I mean, the release trailer for this complete edition, the like to dislike ratio is pretty bad. Let's look at the comments. Right? The re-release of the repackaged, rebranded version of the remake and a remaster. Reimagined, re-engineered, and redistributed for your reconsumption. That's pretty accurate.
What the fuck? This isn't even milking the cow at this point. It's like sucking the marrow out of its bones. How many re-releases are we gonna get? Honestly, Last of Us was remastered. First of all, it was released, then it was remastered again, then it was remastered, then it was remastered for the PS4, and now it's getting another remaster of the complete edition. I'm like, are you fucking kidding me, bro? There is no need. Last of Us is already fucking brilliant game. It's already perfect. Why are you milking it more?
All right, let's look more on the positive side of this, right? So what even is this? So I'm thinking it would be kind of cool if like they literally merged them together and then had it flow from one game to the next, like as one continuous game, which would be interesting. I mean, they literally just released this 2 paragraphs. And to me, this sounds like a whole load of nothing. This is just such a big money play. Like, they didn't announce shit, first of all. They're just like, oh, trust us, something's coming, and it's probably a remaster or something, you know, you don't know. We don't even know what it is. But they just did this because the show is coming out in like 2 days. Just like, oh, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's not such a big deal, but it's just really annoying how many fucking remasters they put off these fucking games. If a remaster is valid, then that's fine. Like the remaster for the PS5 version was not needed. Just update the game. And now they're doing this. It's just like, oh, I'm done.
But Sony isn't. They're gonna milk the shit out of this game. Silence. I hate to say this, but we are making marginally less money than we did a month ago. Oh god, no. I know. This is terrible news. Now we could either decide to release a DLC, maybe a new title, but I can't be fucked, I'm gonna be honest. But we need something new. Something we've never done before. Something that will get people out of their seats and start chanting the name of our business. But the idea is just... I don't know what the idea is. It has to be something. Something that'll get our profits up. And I know that this team can come up with a brilliant idea. Because I pay you, and you have to do what I say. For I am businessman, and I'm better than all of you, because I'm richer than you. So, peasants, tell me your ideas. Tell me them so I can become even richer than I am.
Oh my god, that was so motivational. I have an idea.
Yes. Yes, tell me. What is your idea?
What if we remaster Last of Us again?
You goddamn genius. Oh my god, how have I not thought of this? Oh, get this man a raise. I'm just kidding. I'm not running some kind of charity here. Oh, what am I even thinking? Oh, well done, Jolly-O, sir. You might get a raise at some point in the next 10 years. Let's get right on that. Armor Bill here. If you liked that video, you know what to do. If you want to see more, you should check out this robot video. He's got Tracy. He won't give it back. He won't give my cow back.